So I grew up in a family. I was safe and secure and happy and confident, and we lived together in America. And when I was 10, we moved back here to England, and that's when things started to change. My school that I moved to, people there didn't really accept me. I still don't know why. And then one day it got really bad, and I can still remember, I don't know if anyone really knows what happened on that day, but I can still remember the look on my mum's face. I can still remember how I felt, so helpless, so insecure, so broken. And I think then, even though I was only 10, I made a promise to myself that I would never let anybody hurt me like that again. I would never put myself in a position where I could be broken like that. So I think I just built up a wall. And so when I went to secondary school, I was really popular because I guess everyone loves a self-sufficient person. I had friends, I was happy. And when I was 14, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I started having really bad seizures, and they weren't that regular, but at the time I think I just compartmentalised it, because this persona that I'd created for myself, this person that couldn't be broken, like there was no space there for me to be sick, there was no space there for me to have this thing wrong with me that I couldn't control. I couldn't control it, and that terrified me. And it was that fear, that terror, that unwillingness to try anything that might put me in danger of embarrassment, of being broken again, that basically took over me. I was scared to go into shops, I was scared to talk to people. And by the time I went to uni, I was, on the outside I was sorted, I was successful, I was going to uni, but on the inside I was pretty much a mess. When I got to uni, I was so desperate for acceptance that I would do pretty much anything. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. But at the same time, uni was when God really started to work. Looking back now, I can see that he was screaming my name. I was surrounded in my halls by Christian people, good people, people who were trying their best to do the right thing, and they accepted me. And then I met Natalie, and there was something about her that just made me think, I want to be your best friend. There was a piece about her. We became friends, and she used to invite me along to stuff. We ended up living together with some other girls, and I know that she prayed for me. I know that she was hoping all the time that I would come to church with her. She used to take me along to church sometimes, that I would come to know Jesus. And she was just there for me. She was a friend. She never tried to shove her beliefs down my throat. She never tried to make me ashamed. She never tried to tell me that I was, try to make me be something that I wasn't. She just accepted me and loved me, even when I was making all these mistakes. And there was something different about her. And yeah, for 3 years, she was there just helping me, just there being my friend. And before we graduated, she convinced me to go along to Alpha, and that was when I truly met with Jesus, and I found this truth, this Father, this Saviour, and he's there for me even when I don't know what to do, even when I don't know what to say. And the most beautiful thing is that now I understand that I don't have any control over my life, but I have this hope. And it's so true in Hebrews, and it says that hope is like an anchor. So even though I don't have control over my life, even though everything could be all up in the air, what I have is a Father who never moves, and he never leaves me, and he's always there, and he's always with me. And God worked through Natalie to bring that into my life. And there are so many people out there who we see every single day, people at work, people that we encounter in shops, in the street, and they're just like I used to be. Maybe they look like they don't need Jesus, maybe they look like they're so sorted, but actually they're lost, they're hurting, something's missing, they need something. And I think that we've been chosen, we're called. All of us can be someone's Natalie, or lots of people's Natalie, and we need to embrace and have the desire to be that person, be the hope for someone, share the hope with someone.